Closed captioning for Inside Southeastern Football is made possible by North Oaks Health Systems for over 50 years. You are the reason we're here.
A handoff to Rasheed Harrell, breaks it. He's going to score. Nobody's going to catch Rasheed Harrell. And fires on the out route. Kepley's got it. Turns upfield. His tight rope to sideline. Touchdown. First turnover of the ball game goes to Southeastern.
Then it's straight drop. Looks at Smiley's got him this time. Touchdown, Southeastern Louisiana, 65 yards.
Hello there and welcome to this episode of Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts, presented by Chick-fil-A of Hammond, as we come to you from Shane's Rib Shack right here at Hammond Square. I'm Alan Waddell, and joined as always by the head football coach of your Southeastern Lions, Coach Ron Roberts. And Coach, kind of a sad show this week as the 2014 season has come to an end. It was a great run, just came up a little bit short this week on the road.
Yeah, again, I think our guys had a great year. We won another conference championship, which is outstanding, getting the playoffs. I think we're taking strides forward as a program, and now Monday starts, and we'll get ready for 2015.
Coach, the sad reality is that 24 teams going to these playoffs, there's only going to be one happy team at the end. I know that you'd have liked the journey to go on a little further. Your team played very well defensively on the road in this one. A couple of tough breaks in the second half, but this was anybody's ball game all the way to the fourth quarter.
Oh, it was a great football game. I think it was a tremendous matchup. We got obviously a lot of respect for Sam Houston, and they got a great football team. Hopefully they'll do well and continue throughout the playoffs. And again, there's a lot of reasons for us to be happy and excited and proud of our young men and how they responded throughout the season. Just ended a little short.
All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look at the first half highlights as the Lions were on the road at Sam Houston State. Coach, here you go. National televised game on ESPN3, first round of the playoffs, very exciting day, a great opportunity to showcase your university.
No doubt, it was an exciting time for our football team, obviously our athletic program, and Southeastern as a whole.
This game would start in your favor, though, with the opening kickoff.
Yeah, they muffed the return right there. Tyler Stoddard with a huge play runs down the field, obviously comes up with a fumble recovery.
Going on the road, a great way to start the ball game is to get a turnover, create an extra possession for your offense. As you can see, he just muffed the face mask, and Tyler Stoddard did a great job beating those guys down there and making the recovery. Here's the first play offensively of the game. Marquise Hayes, a little speed sweep, gets a corner, nice play on first down.
Yeah, nice run by Marquise. He did it all year long. Great job with his speed, getting the edge, making positive yards for us.
Got the third down and goal, and just had nowhere to go with the football, and Brian had to run out of bounds, have to settle for a field goal opportunity. I know you'd like to get a touchdown on that first possession.
Yeah, it would be a huge difference there in the ball game. Their defense obviously stiffens up and can't get the ball in, but Ryan Adams comes in, gives us the lead to 3.
And as you'll see in these highlights, if you didn't have a chance to watch the game, this would be a defensive football game, and Coach, your defense was outstanding.
I thought they played really well. I thought our coverage units played, our secondary obviously played a very good football game, and to get him very tight windows for him to complete the ball in.
Shea Lander comes in the ball game, a little quarterback run. Nice gain on first down, because Brian was not 100%, had to do some other things with some other players to try to get the running game going.
Yeah, it was great to see Deshae come in and have the success he did. He'll be able to build off that for the next year. Brian completes the ball up there to Blaine Arnold. Had several catches on the night. There's another one, back-to-back receptions for Blaine. Gets the first down.
Moving the ball here to start the ball game, but he got in a third down and long situation, and tried the deep shot here and just overshot Devontae. Had a step on him, just a little bit overthrown. The wind was a big factor as well.
Yeah, the wind was going there, obviously, left to right on the screen. Was a big factor, I think, in the ball game. Drew Mesita, a huge play there on the quarterback on the speed option play. Did a great job. Drew Mesita again had another big night.
Another nice completion that time by Brian to Dylan Bozier.
Great job again for Brian to stay alive there and find somebody down the field.
Nice run by Rasheed Harrell.
Rasheed Harrell had some nice runs in this ball game. Really kept some drives alive, moved the sticks, had a physical run late. You're going to see. Fans traveled well. We're excited. Really appreciate their support in the stands.
and then Brian would take it in for the touchdown, and your team was up 10-0. Coach, early in the second quarter, had to feel pretty good about where you're at that point.
Well, at this point, we're playing so well on the defense side of the ball. I think, again, every time we get a little more breathing room, obviously it's going to help us. I thought it was going to be tough for them to put points on the board all night long. And so right now we feel pretty good about things. It gets a third down scramble here by the quarterback.
Yeah, he snuck out the backside, and this would be their best drive of the first half. They started quick snapping you a little bit, Coach, here on this possession. There's one up to the line and snap it pretty quickly.
Yeah, they went to a hurry-up tempo, trying to get something going, catch us off guard a little bit. Did a good job and allowed them to move the sticks down there and get inside the red zone.
Third down and goal. They get it to the 1-yard line. They decide to keep the offense on the field, Coach, and go for it. And your defense would come up with a big play on fourth down.
Yeah, this is a huge point in the game again. Defense, outstanding job there. Drew Machida, Mikey Eugene, Herbert Harris come in and clean it up, getting the tackle for a loss.
Very nice play. Your defense turns them away. Offense comes back on the field with under 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Just a tremendous job. Mikey Eugene comes over the top, and Herbert Harris cleans it up. Just a great read, great job. I tell you, when the play started, it looked like you were outnumbered to that side, but great individual effort that time by those two guys. Coach, I know you had to feel pretty good about where you are going in the locker room. You led 10-0. You got the kind of gift-free 3 points at the beginning of the ball game, and then you add a touchdown. But your defense was just so dominant in the first half. Sam Houston only had 3 first downs.
Yeah, I thought they played really well. I thought we had some great individual efforts, and as a whole, played an outstanding job. As we did most majority of the season. I think our guys played very consistent throughout the whole season on the defense side of the ball, and hats off obviously to Coach Scott. Called a great first half.
All right, well, let's go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at the second half right here on Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts, presented by Chick-fil-A of Hammond.
Right? Believe that guy?
Try our new specialty grade coffee, sustainably sourced by Thrive Farmers. Great taste is just part of the story.
Inside Southeastern Football with Coach Ron Roberts is supported by Louisiana First Choice Auto Auction, located in Southeastern's hometown of Hammond, Louisiana. Louisiana's First Choice Auto Auction is a dealer-only auto auction locally owned by John Poteet. For more information on Louisiana First Choice Auto Auction or their upcoming charity golf tournament, please visit www.lafcaa.com or visit Louisiana First Choice Auto Auction on Facebook and Twitter.
Your eyesight is so important, and when it comes to your eye care, let the friendly staff at the Bond Roten Eye Clinic care for you. Doctors Hunter Bond and Chris Roten, along with their staff of trained doctors, are committed to providing every patient with quality care. The Bond Roten Eye Clinic has the latest medical technology and eye care to help you, the patient. With over 14 years of experience, the Bond Roten Eye Clinic has 3 locations to serve you, with offices in Denham Springs, Hammond, and Amite. So if it's a checkup, glasses, or LASIK surgery, you need to visit the Bond Roten Eye Clinic. For more information on the clinic, please visit bondroteneyeclinic.com.
Inside Southeastern Football is made possible by Hammond Nursing Home. Since 1974, owner Ray Knockan has worked to make Hammond Nursing Home this area's premier nursing home. Knockan, a football standout for the Lions in 1952 and 1953, played under legendary coach Stan Galloway. And in 1958, Ray Knockan graduated from Southeastern and married the love of his life, Miss Ruth Knockan. For almost 40 years now, the Knockan family has worked to make Hammond Nursing Home an exciting senior living community, offering everything you need and want in retirement living, including social programs, activities, rehabilitation, and nursing programs. Hammond Nursing Home offers a full range of assisted care and services for seniors. For more information on Hammond Nursing Home, please visit hammondnursinghome.net or call area code 985-542-1200. Hammond Nursing Home and the Knockan family, a proud supporter of Southeastern Louisiana University, the Knockan Strength and Conditioning Center, and Southeastern Athletics.
Welcome back to Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts, presented by Chick-fil-A of Hammond, as we come to you right here from Shane's Rib Shack at Hammond Square. Let's go back out to Bauer Stadium in Huntsville, Texas, and check out the second half highlights against Sam Houston State. All right, Coach, come out for the second half, and you get the ball to start the second half of this ball game and put together a pretty nice drive to open in the third quarter.
Yeah, we'll start off with Deshae Lander. Almost gets free there. Then he gets another step out. He may take that thing to the house. And he had a very positive day as a quarterback.
Again, just kind of the feel in the stadium was just, if you could have got another score here and got ahead of them by 3 scores, it might have been good night because your defense was playing so well.
Yep, and again, you know, we get some opportunities there. They're very good up front. Their D-line played outstanding, but we're getting a couple runs there. Cody Sutton on a run. And then they're going to tip a pass there.
So we have it at the 46-yard line. Looks like Brian's going to push punt, decide to make a throw for it, and maybe some physical play out there, but no call, and they get the ball, a turnover on downs. Yeah,
trying to just, like I said, trying to get something here to just get some points on the board. So we went forward on 4th down. Defense again comes up. Huge play against Tyler Stoddard on the quarterback, taking the 3rd down.
Great play that time by Mo Sutton coming over the top. And Coach, this was kind of start a sequence here in this 3rd quarter. It just seemed like the entire 3rd quarter was played down on our end. Could not flip the field in the 3rd quarter.
No, yeah, they did. Their punter made some really nice punts. They get the ball down, kept us pinned down there. Most of the time couldn't get out. Again, their defense does a good job swarming to the football. Can't seem to get some breathing room right now.
Just seemed like every time they came on the field here, they were in our territory. And this was really their first offensive play of the game as they hit the pass down the right sideline.
Yep, just Harley just misjudged a little bit on the ball and to complete the fade down there to receiver.
And then they would take it in and make it a 3-point game, a touchdown with 7:14 to play in the 3rd quarter. And it really energized them. They kind of, it didn't seem like they had much life. The crowd was quiet. That energized them with that score. Nice athletic play that time by Jeff Smiley.
And a run by Cody Sutton.
3rd down, tried to go with a tunnel screen. Almost gets loose here, Coach, and comes up just short of the 1st down and has to punt the ball back to him. Another scramble by their quarterback. Not design runs, just kind of scramble plays.
No, got loose and gets out of the pocket there a couple times on us.
But again, your defense comes up with a stop, you get the ball back for your offense. And their punter would absolutely hammer one, and you get it back inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, we're pinned down here deep. Punter out there, they get the ball on our plus side of our 50 and try a little halfback pass.
Great interception that time by Tyler Stoddard. But as we were talking about earlier, Coach, it just seems like every drive started back there inside your own 10-yard line.
Yep, and we kind of pinned down there most, like I said, majority of the 2nd half. We're going to try to punt the ball out here again, and he's going to pick it up around midfield and get out. And this is a pretty big play for them to get the ball because now they're going to start the possession inside of 33.
They would, but once again, they get the ball inside the 35 again to start their drive, and your defense turns them away once again. They'd have to punt the football.
Yeah, outstanding job. You know, I thought those guys played exceptionally hard. Get a huge sack here by Jacob Nillman. Just, you know, again, big play after big play, defensive side of the football.
Coach, unfortunately, probably the biggest play of the ball game happens right here. He's had a great year, great career here at Southeastern. Devontae just couldn't handle this punt, and they get a break, get the ball inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, big turn of events, huge play. As you never know when those opportunities are going to come. It was right before the fourth quarter, and they're going to get the ball inside our 5-yard line and punch it in for the go ahead.
So you're down 14-10, and take a deep shot here to Chris Malai. They call a pass interference on the play. You get 15 yards. Coach, this is a nice drive by your offense to answer when all the momentum had shifted to their sideline.
Yeah, this is a nice drive. Again, you know, Devontae Scott there on the sideline makes a great job staying in bounds, getting a couple more yards out of it.
They come with a corner blitz, and Rashid slips through there for a nice gain on 1st down.
Take the ball down downside, get it inside the 10.
This is a great catch.
Great catch by Jeff Smiley. Take the ball down inside the 3.
There you go, Coach, knocking on the door. They had a roughing the passer penalty. We'll get you a new sets of down, and then Brian will take it in for his second rushing touchdown of the ball game, and just like that, your offense goes down, and you're back on top in this game.
Yeah, the 17-14 feel pretty good about things. Again, the defense has played outstanding all night long.
Again, another big play. You're tackled in the backfield.
Aaron Price with that huge defensive stop for tackle for loss.
We would hold them on third down. They would have to punt it to us. Devontae would have a nice punt return and set you up in good field position. At this point, felt like you were going to take over the ball game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, felt good about things right now. We're going to get the ball on the plus side of the 50 to start the possession with. We can go down there and, again, put some points on the board, give us a little breathing room.
You have a third down here, and a nice throw and a nice catch by Jeff Smiley. Almost gets the first down, comes up a little bit short. Coach, you decided to run the short yardage package out there, and false start ends up backing you up and getting not giving you an opportunity to go for it there.
Yeah, it's probably a pretty big play of events right there, because if we can get the fourth down and go, and get that, then they're going to come up with the blocked field goal.
As shifted the momentum back to their side, and then their quarterback again probably made 2 throws the whole day, and this was one of them, and gets it inside the 25.
Yeah, nice throw and catch there. Denzel Thompson on the play, getting the receiver down.
And this one looks like you have them defensed, and they just outrun us to the pylon there, Coach, and they take the lead back with 7 minutes left in the ball game. All right, Coach, obviously a disappointing second half of the ball game. You led 10-0. Had some chances in the second half, maybe to put them away. Just didn't happen that game. You got to give them credit. They made some plays in the second half.
No doubt, and that's the big. The big thing is I think in playoff games, big games, you got to get your points when you have the momentum, and you got to be able to limit theirs as much as possible. I think they did a good job of getting some points on the board when they needed it, and hats off to them. I thought they did a great job.
Like I said at the top of the show, Coach, the sad reality is there's only going to be one team that's happy at the end of these playoffs, of these 24 teams that made it in. But I know as a coach, no matter how many times you do this, it's very disappointing to see those seniors walk out of there and play their last football game.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, I don't know any way you can spin it. We're very thankful for them. They've done a tremendous job. Great players, great career. 2 championships. There's a lot of reasons to be excited. The things they've done, they need to feel really great about their accomplishments. But it's still going to be sad walking off that field the last time, any way you put it.
Well, there you have it. Let's go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we'll have more right here on Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts, presented by Chick-fil-A Hammond.
Try our new specialty grade coffee, sustainably sourced by Thrive Farmers. Great taste is just part of the story.
Inside Southeastern Football with Coach Ron Roberts is supported by Louisiana First Choice Auto Auction, located in Southeastern's hometown of Hammond, Louisiana. Louisiana's First Choice Auto Auction is a dealer-only auto auction locally owned by John Poteet. For more information on Louisiana First Choice Auto Auction or their upcoming charity golf tournament, please visit www.lafcaa.com or visit Louisiana First Choice Auto Auction on Facebook and Twitter.
Rendy's Quick Stop, located just outside the gates of Southeastern on University Drive, has everything you need in a convenience store. If you're looking for a quick snack or a full-service cold drink fountain, hot food to go from Champ's Chicken and Fish 2, or an ice-cold beer, make sure you visit Rendy's Walk-In Beer Cooler. Rendy's also has a huge selection of import and domestic wine. So whether you're running low on gas or whether you just want to pick up lunch or supper to go, visit Rendy's Quick Stop. Rendy's accepts Lions Lanyap for Southeastern students. Rendy's Quick Stop, a proud supporter of Southeastern football.
Welcome back to Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts, presented by Chick-fil-A of Hammond, as we come to you here at our home this week at Shane's Rib Shack here at Hammond Square. If you have a chance, come by and check these guys out. A tremendous menu and a tremendous atmosphere to have lunch or dinner, whatever you want to do here at Shane's Rib Shack at the Hammond Square. It's now time to take a look at our Lion profile of the week, and this week we're going to profile the Lion radio crew who bring you the game each and every week.
A lot more on the line than that, Robbie. It's playoffs. Winner continues on. Loser stays home or goes home. As
when the Lions hit the road for an away game, sometimes part of its fan base can't be there to cheer them on in person. When that happens, fans turn to the Lions Sports Radio Network for the call to the game. Play-by-play man Mark Willoughby, along with color commentator Robbie Rhodes, bring you all the action from the Gateway Ford broadcast booth high above the field. And there's a lot of work that goes into a game broadcast.
Well, we usually start right after the previous game. We do a lot of research on the internet. Google's our best friend. We go over the websites and look over the stats, conference stats of the week. Also look around the country and just try to prepare. And you kind of take your time. It leads up into the week, and hopefully you're prepared for the broadcast.
Usually we get maybe Tuesday, game notes start coming out, not only for Southeastern but your opponent. You start reading over those in the evenings. Our SID, Kemler Chapel, usually gets that email to us Tuesday afternoon, so we're able to look at that, and then you watch both coaches' weekly press conferences. I'm pretty much guaranteed to watch Coach Ron's press conference on his Tuesday luncheon.
The broadcast team goes on the air 30 minutes before kickoff with the pregame show, which leads into the game. Once the ball is kicked off, Mark and Robbie settle in for the first half. And while they can't cheer for the Lions while they work, they do get excited when the Lions are performing well.
Well, you got to try to. There's a fine line between being a homer, which we all are, but you have to be excited because your fans want to hear the excitement for their team and Southeastern, but you also got to really learn to throttle it down when things aren't going your way, and it's tough because we are fans and we're all Lions.
At halftime, Mark and Robbie step away, and sideline reporter Trevor Bergeron and myself step in to go over stats and a game plan for the second half before Mark and Robbie return for the second half.
I feel like I have the best wingman in the business, and you can't do it without a good partner, somebody to get along with very well on and off the field that knows the game and adds very valuable insight to Southeastern athletics. And of course, Trevor Bergeron came on last year, and he just does an outstanding job.
Little aspects you can add to the broadcast. A local kid. You might be playing in I think in this game today, you look at Chris Malott. With a kid who's right down the road from the Woodlands, Texas, not far from where we stayed last night. He's a guy who totally has a really good story, being a local kid playing here against Sam Houston, a team he probably grew up following a little bit as a kid, and now he's a Lion. We're happy to have him, and we hope for him to have a breakout game today, playing like a local hometown game.
On this day, the radio team had a flawless broadcast. The Lions lost a tough one to Sam Houston State, but the fans back at home felt like they were in the stadium thanks to the radio team. Coach, obviously I'm biased because I get a chance to work with these guys every week, but no full-timers in this position. All these guys volunteer their time for most part and do a tremendous job bringing our Lion fans the games each and every week.
No doubt. Great radio crew. Also do a tremendous job, outstanding job of reaching out to Lion Nation. Those that can't come to the games, can't be there in person, they get some real live action, listen to it on the radio.
Coach, I know anybody that's watching this show or was at the game this past weekend, they're obviously disappointed with the result. Anytime you lose, it's difficult, especially when the season comes to an end. So many good players we'll never get to see again play for Southeastern, but this was a great year. Once again, a Southland Conference championship. We had a lot of great individual seasons. So if you can, we got to take a little bit of the sadness out here and just kind of reflect back on a great season.
It really was. Obviously there's a lot of accomplishments. There's a lot of things done. We're still treading on some new water. As a program. Being there, learning how to experience. This year was a big experience of learning how to play with that bullseye on your back. I thought that was some growing pains going through that. But I think we've got a large group of young men, obviously, that know how to do that. Now they've been there and they've done that. And it makes an exciting time for our future going ahead.
And I know the Lions dropped the game this past weekend on the road, but back-to-back seasons, Coach, undefeated at home at Strawberry Stadium in the regular season. Tremendous. That's just a tremendous feat when you can do that. That shows to your program, your team, and also our home fans right here that's really starting to grow the Lion Nation.
No doubt, and we just want to continue to grow the program, and now I hope our fans expect us to go to the playoffs. They expect us to compete for championships, and again, that's just something we want to be known in the program. That's just what we do, and we'll reload it again and look forward to 2015.
Well, I'll tell you, I certainly expect it now because I've had a lot of fun these last two playoff runs back in 13 and now 2014. So let's go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we'll look ahead to 2015 right here on our final episode of the year on Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts, presented by Chick-fil-A of Hammond.
Come on, it's right through here. Shh. I think I see something. What? A bunch of cows. Oh my gosh. Seriously, that's your ringtone? I'm so shh. Where'd they go?
Try our new specialty grade coffee, sustainably sourced by Thrive Farmers. Great taste is just part of the story.
Welcome back to Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts, presented by Chick-fil-A of Hammond. This is our last segment here in 2014. We want to thank Shane's Rib Shack for bringing us out some food. And all of the places, Coach, that we've gone each and every week around Hammond Square, they've all been great and treated us fantastic.
Oh, they've been outstanding. The service has been outstanding. The food's been delicious. And look forward to doing it again next year.
No doubt, and we also want to thank Chick-fil-A of Hammond. They have been our title sponsor and been with us each and every week, so we want to thank Chick-fil-A for all they've done for us here in 2014. Coach, let's kind of look ahead now to 2015. Obviously, this senior class was tremendous. They did so much for our program, but we lost some key seniors, some key positions, some key places that we're going to have to get better at in next year. And I know that's your coaches already on the recruiting trail trying to make those pickups.
Yeah, I think we got a pretty good start in recruiting. We've got we got 5 high school commitments already. Got a mid-year, couple commitments at the mid-year to come in here. So it's going well, and we got, obviously there's some spots that we got to fill, obviously from the void of the seniors, but a lot of them, we've got guys that we were fortunate, we redshirted 22 freshmen this fall, so those guys will get their opportunity this spring to compete and come in there and show if they're ready to compete in the Southland Conference play.
Coach, I think one group that you look at is we had a lot of senior linebackers this year. You have to replace linebackers. I know Herbert Harris is coming back, who we saw play a whole lot, and some other guys that also had great years that are underclassmen. But anytime you talk about a football team, they get the most credit, they get the most praise, they also get the most criticism, is the quarterback position. And now the Brian Bennett era is over here at Southeastern, as we saw Deshae Lander. I know you have Kylie Huddleston that's also that was redshirted this year. You have some guys that are ready to step up for that quarterback position, but just talk about that situation a little bit.
Yeah, well, right now, obviously, the guy with the lead going in spring ball is Deshae Lander. Kylie Huddleston is a young man we redshirted out of Katy, Texas, so he'll be a redshirt freshman next fall. He's won 2 state championships in the state of Texas, so those two will have the lead. We'll have some other guys in the mix, and obviously we're looking to we'll sign another high school young man to come on in here in the fall, and hopefully he'll have his opportunity to compete for a job as well.
Well, Coach, it's been another great year. I had a lot of fun doing this with you, and look forward to doing it again in 2015. So we want to thank all of our sponsors, thank all of our locations that hosted us each and every week. Coach, I don't know what I'm going to do. Every Monday I always have lunch with you as we shoot our program here, but that's going to do it for us. For Coach Ron Roberts, I'm Alan Waddell. See you next year. Closed captioning for Inside Southeastern Football is made possible by North Oaks Health Systems for over 50 years. You are the reason we're here.